Live from the Max Stern Athletic Center of Yeshiva University, it's the Red Sarachek Tournament on MaxLive.com.
Now Levine will kick it back out to Brody. Leifer will try a three now. He got it. Gabe Leifer.
Owen, single. Owen, spin. Owen, little pump. Yes!
Look, clock is running. 3 seconds to go. He'll shoot it all the way down. Oh, no way!
Jake. Isaac dribbles it out. Sassoon! A tough three! Are you kidding me?
Waxman now, as time drains down, shoots a long three.
And it's good!
Hey everybody, and welcome to day 3 of the Sarachek Tournament. I'm Avi Seebeck, and welcome back to my partner, Simi Orso. I know we've been apart for a little bit, but it's nice to have you back beside me. Today we have a matchup between Kushner, the number 15 seed, and Scheck, the number 11 seed. Now, Simi, both these teams have had a rough road to get here and really proved they belong, but just couldn't get it done. Kushner dominated Hillel in their first game, but couldn't get it done in the second game, and that's why they're here right now. Scheck lost a heartbreaker to YHS in the first game and dropped one to Maimonides in the second game. So they're both looking to turn around and maybe get this Tier 3 going. Salman Rosenthal, been on fire. What can you tell me about him?
Well, Salman Rosenthal's having a great tournament. I want to focus on Kushner this season, 8-6 in their division. They were really good this year. They were 2-12 last year in their division, and people didn't expect so much from them, but they really came out strong, and they have had a lot of confidence in this tournament. Look for them to really have a good game tonight, play strong, play hard, and they know they can come out with this win. I expect to see both teams out of the gate coming out with a lot of fire.
Well, they have Kobe Statmauer, known as the White Mamba in his circles, number 24 for Kushner. He's going to be putting in a couple big buckets for them. We'll see what he can do. Back to Scheck for a second. They're missing their senior guard Stephen Beta the last 2 seasons. They've rebounded. They only lost one starter from last year, and they're really working on it. Ayachi and Rosenthal, these are the keys. 15 and 12 points a game respectively. Can they get it done?
I think they can. I mean, it's going to be a very good game. I think Rosenthal this tournament has been playing really well. He's been playing on fire. He's been playing like the captain. He's been the alpha dog. He's been the one who's really trying to take over this team. And we're going to see a heated matchup. It's a Tier 3 game, but, both teams want to win. They have something to prove. They want to improve from last year and come out with end the tournament strong.
Well, we have Rocking on a Hurricane behind us, so I'm ready to rock. Are you ready to rock?
I'm ready to rock.
Scheck. Next. And welcome back to Day 3 Super Sunday at the Red Sarachek Tournament. I'm obviously back with my co-host, color commentator, Simi Orso. Simi, we just spoke about the keys to the game right now. We see them getting to the huddle. What do you think Coach Perry Bell is saying for Kushner to these guys right now?
Well, I think the coach is just telling them, start out strong, make sure you make an impact right out of the gate. We saw earlier a team, Valley Torah, the 5th seed, they came out of the gate, pushing the ball and playing great defense in the press. I would like to see teams like Kushner. They can do it. They can play tight defense, and they really out of the gate. If they come out strong, it'll be hard. They'll be hard to beat.
And for Coach Craig Mankoff of Scheck, I think he's just telling them, guys, I know we had a rough start. Even though we had a rough start, we can do this. Let's end on a high note. Win our last 2 games. They came in as the 11th with a lot of high hopes. Let's finish them high hopes. We got probable starters for Scheck. Ethan Ayachi at point guard. Salman Rosenthal at shooting guard. Small forward, Jackie Kleinbaum. Roey Zakin at power forward. And Ben Brenner at center. For Kushner, Sam Rabb at point guard. Shooting guard is Mark Yarkoni. Small forward is Sam Bernstein. Power forward is the White Mamba, Kobe Statmauer. And at center, we have Gabe Plotzker. And let's get ready to roll. Teams shaking hands to begin this game. Refs checking in to make sure all is well. And we have ourselves a ball game starting in a couple seconds. You know, Simi, I'm excited about this game. I honestly, there's tension in the air right now. The fans, they're getting ready to go crazy right now. This is Tier 3 is the new Tier 1.
Well, Tier 3, you know, we saw earlier today, Coquitlam and Hillel played early in the morning, and the fans just weren't up. You know, not a lot of people want to get up for the 9 o'clock on Sunday, but all of a sudden, you know, regardless of what game it is right now, we have lots of fans in the building for this wonderful matchup.
You know, I always imagine it's kind of like hockey. Look at goalies. Goalie ready, center ready, and let's get this going. So that's what we're waiting for. Actually, we have a shoe malfunction going on right now by number 5. That's Sam Bernstein. Gabe Plotzker loses the tip to Ethan Ayache, and we are underway. Ayache dips it out to Alex Frain. Frain back to Ayache, running the motion offense, trying to get something started for Scheck. Ayache pulls up, off front and rim and out, rebounded by Gabe Plotzker. Sam Rabb looking to start the offense right now for Kushner. Dishes it to Yarkoni. Yarkoni and Rabb are playing catch at this point. Back to Bernstein. Bernstein to the White Mamba, Kobe Statmauer. Can't get it to go. And rebounded and taken up by Ayache. Ayache, a little behind the back tomfoolery that he's trying to get done.
Well, something we did not mention in the pregame, Ayache this season averaged 18 points a game, and they're going to look to get him started early.
Shot over there by Jackie Kleinbaum. Couldn't get it to fly. Both teams a little sluggish on offense to begin, but they have their offenses rolling. It's just a question of making the shots get down. Mark Yarkoni playing catch again with Sam Bernstein. Dishes it to Gabe Plotzker, who lays it up and in. That was a nice little shake and bake over there for Gabe Plotzker.
Well, Plotzker this season really came on averaging a double-double with 10 points and 10 rebounds a game. And again, you know, teams during this tournament don't often work the ball to the inside. You see nice job on the inside to find to their big man.
Jackie Kleinbaum tries to get in there. He's fouled and doesn't go to the line for 2.
And as we have a break in action, I'd like to remind everyone to send any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, or shout-outs to feedback@maxlive.com. The Clipped Keepas inbox.
Gotta love clipped keepers, keeping the keepers on your head. First shot up and offside of him. Can't get that one to go. Some words of encouragement getting sent in by the Scheck sideline. Second one can't get it to go, but a big rebound by number 21, Steven Budman, who's blocked. Swatted away. He had the fly swatter out there for that one. Bad pass over there by Sam Bernstein. And it's taken back by Kleinbaum. Kleinbaum at the top of the key looking to get something started. Dishes it off to Alex Frain, who brings it back to Ayache. Ayache trying to get some ISO started. He wants the ball in his hands. He wants to be the first one to score. He dribbles around, puts it up, and gets fouled. That's a nice right-handed move by Ethan Ayache.
Well, what I like to see from the Lions today is taking the game slow, slowing it down, setting up their half-court offenses. You see right there, once they slow the ball down, Ayache is able to set it up. He's able to get a nice drive. He's able to get fouled, draw contact. I really like when Hillel sets up their half-court offense. We saw a couple possessions earlier. They're trying to push a little too much, and the plays kind of got away from them. So it's good to see them setting up their half-court offense.
Benjamin Brenner has entered the game at 5:52 left in the first quarter. Kushner up 2-0. Rabb looking to start the offense again. See if they can get something going for Kushner. Only 2 points as of right now. Passes to Bernstein. Bernstein dishes to Plotzker. Plotzker lays it up and in. It looks like the offense is going to be running through Gabriel Plotzker today, as it always does, but especially today as they can't get their outside shooting going so far in this quarter.
Well, you see that in order to guard the Lions bringing in one of their big men of their own, Benjamin Brenner, 6'4", and hopefully they'll bring him in for the defensive end and hopefully to stop Plotzker on the inside.
A takeover there by Harry Mizrahi is stuffed by Plotzker, and Bernstein puts it up, and it's off. What are those things called? I'm always trying to figure out what those things are called.
I'm not really sure.
The beams?
The beams that hold up the basket, they've always come into play during this tournament. People not used to playing with this type of hoop. Usually corner shots tend to sometimes hit off the beam on a regular three-pointer, but there as a nice look-away pass.
And there's Brenner gets his first bucket into the game on a dish from Ayache. Rab looking to start the offense again. He's having some trouble bringing it up half court. Dishes it to Kobe Statmauer. Statmauer's up and in.
And as we saw on that play, Scheck came out in kind of a trap defense as the ball crossed half court, but right away, great job of recognizing by Kushner what defense the Lions were in and breaking the trap right away.
Yeah, they speak about doing that 1-2-2 that they play. That's their bread and butter. That's their identity, their coach calls it. So it looks like it was working perfection, but it was beaten there. Ayache for three. He can't get it to go. Rebounded by Alex Freund, who dishes it off to Kleinbaum. Kleinbaum sends it to number 15, Harry Mizrahi, who can't get it to go again. Mizrahi with a scrappy play almost steals it, but can't quite get it. It's still Kushner ball. Both look to be shaken up, but they're all right.
And now it's Kushner 6, Hillel 2 with 3:56 left. Having some technical difficulties, but we will keep you updated on the score.
21 left on the shot clock. 3:50 on the game clock. Kobe Statmauer for three. He's feeling it. Kobe Statmauer and his parents are going wild. He has a huge fan section for this game, and he's enjoying all that he gets. Zachary Ansel is checked in for Kushner with a tenacious defense in the front. Gabe Plotzker, some nifty hands over there. Keeps it going. Sam Rabb looking to get the offense started again. They've broken out of their early funk. And there's Statmauer, and he puts it up and in. Have yourself a game, Kobe Statmauer. The last 7 points for Kushner, and they're up 11-2.
Well, as I mentioned earlier in the pregame, Kushner, they want to get off to a fast start. They know they could win this game. They know this is a winnable game versus the Scheck Hillel team. Scheck Hillel was ranked 11, Kushner ranked 15. When you're ranked 15, you come out there with a chip on your shoulder. You think, we can do better than this. We can do better than our 15 seed that we were ranked. And right away, they're coming out strong in this game, up 11-2 now with 3:09 after this timeout. But again, great job on the offensive end to find the open man by Kushner. Hillel Lions came out with a tight defense. They're trying to stop quick passes and ball movement, but it really hasn't worked as Kushner has really done well in the half-court set.
Kobe Statmauer only averaging 6 points a game, has 7 on the early onset. So maybe he's a player to look out for at this point. I mean, if they can get Bernstein going, and they already have Plotzker and Rabb going, as well as Statmauer putting in these 3s and 2s, Kushner can run away with this game pretty fast. Scheck has got to get their stuff together. So let's see what they can do. Benjamin Givner just checked in. 2:57 left in the first period. Kushner up 11-2 over Scheck Hillel. But Benjamin Brenner with his 4th point of the game, 2nd shot in. He wasn't even a starter, and he's coming and putting some big minutes right now for Scheck Hillel. Ansel looking to get something started. Dishes it out to Bernstein. Bernstein, a long 3, and it's rebounded by Ansel, who can't get it to go. And it looks to be off Kobe Statmauer, number 24, and Kushner. And it's going to be white ball.
Well, tough shot. That was a little bit deep, but Bernstein wants to get going early, as we mentioned. He's been very good during this tournament. He averaged 15 points a game during the regular season. They got to get him going as, they still have the big lead, but he's got to start hitting his shots, and they want to really blow them out of the water in this game.
Yaniv Asarov just gave it up over there. He just checked in for Hillel. And Kushner gives it right back. Ayache looking to push. Stolen by Ansel, and Ansel dishes it up to Rab, and they look to push now. Gabe Plotzker with the outside shot. He can't get it to go. He's a center. I wonder if that's his shot.
Well, you like that baseline jumper. I think he was open. I think you like him to take that shot, play a little inside out. You know, you want to have him work his mid-range shot in order to really open up some more moves on the inside, which we know he's able to hit. I just want to mention Benjamin Brenner in this game. You know, we weren't sure exactly how much time he was going to get, but he's getting time, and as you see a pass right to the inside and he gets to the line, you know,
they're feeding it to him now.
They're working it to the inside. You know, it seems that Kushner having trouble guarding the big man, and you know, that's something that they have to think about when they set up their defense. As we see, in comes Avery Bell, the 6-foot forward, maybe for the defensive end.
You know, something we didn't think we'd be saying about Scheck. The offense now runs through Brenner. They're looking for him at this point. I mean, Rosenthal hasn't gotten himself started, and you know, he was one of our key players to the game. And Ayache hasn't gotten himself started, and he is a key player, one of the key players of the game for Scheck. So we'll see what happens. 11-5 right now. Kushner over Scheck. 135 left in the first. Doubling over there on Rab. He dishes that to Ansel. Ansel fakes the three, decides not to take it, wants to drive, and is called for the offensive foul as Givner gets in front of him in the box to take the charge.
And as I mentioned before, anyone wants to send any shout-outs or anything, please send anything, any comments to feedback@maxlive.com. The Clip Keepa's inbox.
Clip Keepa. Gotta love me my Clip Keepas. Recently sold at the farm sale, actually. Ayache on the corner. Gives it to Givner. Givner drives. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Nice strong take. Just missed it over there and rebounded by Plotzker. Gives it to Rab. Rab looking to push. Couldn't get it going to Ansel. Ansel gives it to Jonah Braverman, who recently checked. Up 11-5 with 17.7 seconds left in the first quarter. There is no shot clock as we are under 35 seconds. Rab looking to take the last shot. Dribbles around. Givner on him. Can't get him to go. And a foul by Givner. Looks to be a reach-in. And thank you to our technical advisors and technical producers for getting the score ready for you viewers. We are always working for you. Ansel looks to inbound. It sends it to Rab with 11 seconds left. Fans chanting down, looking for something exciting. Rab, I'm not sure what to do with it. Doesn't have to shoot it. Puts it up. Off front rim. That would have been exciting. And after the first quarter, Kushner 11, Hillel 5. We have a commercial for you, but we'll see you back soon.
Welcome to the Step It Up.
As much as Step It Up is an intense basketball training camp, and it is, we have a great off-the-court curriculum designed. From everyday electives, we have a think, work, and chill approach. Every day from 2 to 4 p.m., your sons can be involved in everything from SAT prep, ACT prep, reading, math, and English tutoring. If he has a bar mitzvah coming up in the fall or winter, we have bar mitzvah lessons with our camp rabbi. That's the think approach. If he wants to work, we have basketball private training, we have more speed training, pool workouts, maybe tennis, maybe golf off campus, football, soccer, baseball. If he wants to chill, hammocks, ping pong, pool, read a book, think, work, and chill.
Welcome back to Red Sarachek Day 3. Now tell me about Q4, Simi.
Well, Q4, they are changing the game. The next generation of basketball footwear is here, designed by athletes for athletes. Q4 Sports is changing the way players train, compete, and win. Upgrade your game with the ultimate blend of technology, style, and performance sports gear. You ready?
Mark Yarconi has entered in the game for Kushner. Rab and Statmauer are playing a little game of catch, and we got our first travel of the game. Didn't think it would take that. I thought it would take a lot shorter. I mean, that was 1 quarter without a travel in the Sarachek tournament. That's not that bad.
A pretty good job by both teams. A quick shout out to Young Israel of Skokie from Nathan Shapiro, one of my buddies back at home. I have to support my local show. Thank you, Nathan, for tuning in. Fan of the Ida Crown Aces.
Jack and Kleinbaum is checked back in for Scheck. Him and Givner are now playing game and catch. Ayache switches to Givner. Givner to Kleinbaum. Kleinbaum up and in. That's the offense we were looking for from Scheck in the beginning of the game. Get that passing going. Their coach is very happy with that.
Well, I just heard from our sideline reporter, Jack Antrell, from the Scheck side that we have one guy playing hard. We got to get more movement going from their coach, Coach Mankoff, and that's what we like to hear. In the first play, they get the ball and they score right down, and great job by them coming out of the timeout strong.
We thank Jack for his incredible sideline reporting. Scheck forces a turnover and gets the ball back. 11-7, Kushner. Ayache looking to drive. He puts it up. Plotzker blocked it. He was looking for the foul there. Didn't get it. Rab's now looking to push. She has Kobe Stadmauer long. Tries to take it himself. It's blocked by Kleinbaum. And it's going to be on the side for Kushner.
Well, I like when Kushner gets out into the fast break as the miss over there by Plotzker. But, you know, Rab this season averaged 11 points and 4 assists. He likes to push the ball, and that is what you like to see from Kushner.
Ayache thought he had a foul call there. It turned out to be a travel. Doesn't seem like he's so happy with that call, but he'll live with it. He'll definitely live with that. Sam Rab looking to start the offense again. He had a great quarter swishing and dishing to all of his teammates. Looking to get it done again. Sam Bernstein with a step-up three. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Plotzker. Tried to get into Stadmauer. That can get stolen. Ayache taking it up. He has a runner. Roey Zakin. But he didn't get it to him. Kleinbaum tries to force it inside to Zakin. And it's stolen by Sam Bernstein. Behind the back and loop-de-loop. He's getting around all defenders. Puts it up and can't get it. Brenner and Yarkoni go up for the rebound. And Yarkoni got destroyed. Brenner being the bigger one of them too. No foul was called, however. Stadmauer looking to inbound. He gets it to Plotzker, who looks to dish it out to someone so he can get back down to the post. Bernstein looking to get his shot going. He hasn't gotten it yet. Yarkoni gets the pass from Bernstein, and he can't get it to go. Good effort by Stadmauer on the rebound over there, and Ayache is trying to take it up. Dishes it out to Kleinbaum. Kleinbaum back to Ayache. Ayache resets. Pass it to Givner. Givner into Wagensberg. Ayache for three. Bang! Ayache, corner three, and he has found his touch on the early going of the second quarter.
Well, it looks like right there they're stepping out to the three-point line on the defensive end by Kushner, but it didn't matter on that play. As a nice steal.
Ayache cut the lead to 1. It's now 11-10. Some sloppy play right now by both teams. Turnovers galore. Rab looks to bring it in, and he draws the foul on number 20, Roey Zakin. Zakin cannot believe it.
Well, good aggressiveness by Kushner. The past couple plays, they've taken the ball hard to the hoop, and that's what you like to see from them. You know, they haven't finished on all of their inside layups, but that is what you like to see from this Kushner team. Stay aggressive, and they want to keep this lead now only a 1-point lead. Was a 7-point lead, Ooch. So you know you like to see them staying aggressive.
First shot is up and in by Rab, and it's a 12-10 ball game. Second one is up, and it's good. 13-10. Kleinbaum to Givner. And they look to start this up again for themselves. Givner surveying the offense, finds Ayache. Ayache back to Givner. He gives it to Kleinbaum. Kleinbaum thought about shooting, decided against it. Dishes out to Ayache, who's stealing it from three, and he didn't get it, but draws the foul. Stadmauer was like, what did I do? And the ref was like, you fouled him.
Well, Ayache been taking a lot of threes today. He's gotten some open looks, and on that play, Kushner trying to close out. You know, you like to see them stay aggressive on the defensive end as they have on the offensive end, but right there a little too much. You know, you just got to run with your hands up. Don't jump. Don't get off your feet. And we've seen him pump fake a couple times and get the defender in the air. You know, he's trying to do that. And as you see, it pays off. He gets to the line for 3 free throws.
Misses the first, hits the second. You know, I was wondering what Kushner said in the huddle, and Alex Salutsky, incredible sideline reporter on Kushner's side, told us what happened. He said that Kushner's Perry Bell wants them to shoot more. He wants some more outside shots. He feels like that's their game. They're getting away from it. A lot is inside. Inside works, but they want that outside to get going as well.
Well, we've seen Bernstein shoot a couple threes, and they want him to keep shooting because, as I mentioned earlier, you got to get him going. And we like to see them aggressive, though. That's what they've been doing recently, and as they set up their half-court offense.
Rab Tiarconi pisses back to Rab, who gives it to Bernstein, and Bernstein still looking to get going. He averaged 15 and a half a game. I don't think he has any today. So Kushner looked to get him going. In the meantime, Roe Zakin strong on the inside and gets it to go, and a timeout by Kushner. He does not like what they're seeing with Hillel now up by 1, 14-13. A 7-point lead erased. We're going to go to a commercial and hopefully see the rest of this first quarter soon. Second quarter soon.
And welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. Simi Warso here alongside Avi Seabag. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors. As we mentioned, Q4, definitely a great sponsor that we've had this year, new for the Max Live. But I want to mention the restaurants which have really helped us out during this tournament. We have just received Teaneck Doghouse, also Chopsticks, Dougie's, and Sammy's Bagels.
Exquisite food.
Teaneck, home of great venues for people to go and eat, and all these places really have been very supportive of Max Live and the Sarachek tournament, and we'd like to send anyone looking for a place to eat in Teaneck, anywhere near YU. Those are a couple places to go to.
4 minutes left in this second quarter as Kushner looks to regain the lead. Kobe Statmauer gets it. Sam Bernstein is looking to get his shot going. He can't even get one on a foul. He can't buy a shot right now. Hopefully he can get things going. Just want to remind you guys, after this game, we have the Frisch SAR game at 3 o'clock. That's our first Tier 1 semifinal. Looking forward to watch that game. Daniel Murati is checked into the game. Maybe trying to get some instant offense for Kushner. So they have him get in. Kleinbaum dribbles it in. It's stolen. Bernstein and Wagensberg on a little scrum on the on the floor. And it looks like Scheck is going to retain possession.
Well, this game, as we see, has been very scrappy. And right there, both players going for the ball. You like to see that everyone's diving on the ground.
Ayache in his sweet spot drains it. Second three of the day for Ayache.
And it's a 12-2 run for Scheck. And Kushner trying to answer, but Scheck, they got their tight defense and forcing another steal with that half-court press. Here comes Ayache up the court, gives it off.
That's 8 points on the day for Ayache. Puts up another three. He's feeling a little hot right now, but that's not his spot. And Rab secures the rebound. Coach Bell is not happy with his team's defense. In his words, it is unacceptable, and he wants to get things going. Try to get it inside to Avery Bell, who can't handle the pass, and the ball's going Scheck's way. Scheck started a little slow, but they look to have regained their composure. And now they're up 17-13, 2:45 left.
Well, Scheck playing like the team that really, they feel like they really deserve this win. They're really playing hard. They got, as you said, a little bit slow out of the gate, but now they're really running their offense. They're playing their trap defense, and really they've been successful after the first couple minutes when they started off down 11-4.
Ayache thought about a three, decided not to. Gives it to Givner, who tries to give it to Brenner, and he can't get it to go. Sam Bernstein isn't trying to get himself going. He's had a rough day so far. Kobe Statmauer goes up, and he draws the foul. Maybe they should go back to Kobe, as he was the one who got him to this point.
Well, in the first quarter, they had 7 points, and when they had a 7-point lead, he was hitting a couple looks under the basket. You like to see them getting everyone involved. I really think Kushner, they need to really move the ball around, really distribute their offense if they want to do well. We know the lines are coming out in the press defense, and the only way to beat that is not by one man dribbling through. It's by ball movement. It's by passing to everyone, getting the open look. Evidently, if two people are taking one of their ball handlers, somebody's open. They should be able to get an easy dump down as long as they move the ball quickly.
Kobe Samauer gets the second one. Missed the first, and it's 17-14, 2 minutes left in the half. Ayache looking for the kill right now. You see it in his eyes. I mean, he's missing his friend, Steven Beta, last 2 seasons. He wants to take over right now, and it looks like he's about to. Givner to Kleinbaum. Kleinbaum to Ayache. Ayache back to Givner. It looks like the defense for Kushner has stepped up now as their perimeter presence is much heavier. Kleinbaum with an awkward off-the-bounce shot. Can't get it to go. And it's Kushner ball.
Well, you like to see Coach Mankov of the Lions sending in subs here. When they're playing that trap defense, it really tires out the team. And you see on the offensive end, they're getting a little lazy. And perfect time to sub in. I like the sub. And a travel on that end by Kushner, by Rab, as he's frustrated. You know, Kushner trying to set up their offense quickly before they get to half court in order to be able to beat the press once they pass half court. And right there, a little miscommunication. Rab just happens to stop too early, pick up his dribble, and they got the travel called.
That's exactly right. And, you know, Givner is right now out for Scheck on a well-deserved rest, so back on the point of substitutions. Number 10, Zachary Tuckman has entered the game for Kushner. They're looking to get something started. Bernstein to Plotzker. Plotzker up, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, but it goes to Bernstein. Bernstein puts it up and is fouled. Bernstein, they go to the line for 2 shots. Maybe this can get him going.
Again, you like to see them getting to the line. Both teams being aggressive. 5 fouls for Kushner, 4 for Hillo, so they're not in the bonus, but good job of taking the ball in. Bernstein has been shooting a lot of outside shots. Good to see him getting to the line.
First one rims out. You gotta feel bad for Bernstein. He's looking to come in and help his team out, and he's struggling right now. And you know, there's a famous debate: do you let your best players shoot out of it or not? I'm of the opinion that you do, and I would tell Bernstein, if I was his coach, to keep shooting.
Well, as you mentioned that earlier, I somewhat agree with you. I mean, I like him staying aggressive, not settling for shots. That's what I want for him. You know, right there, you see him being aggressive and getting to the line. That's also as part of his game, and it was a nice job there. As you see, good offensive ball movement by the Lions.
Brenner back in for Scheck. Gives it out to Ayache for 3. Bang! Oh. That's a 3 for Ayache. And it is now a 5-point ball game.
As you mentioned that, Kushner, 11 turnovers already in the first half with 30 seconds left. They really have to have better ball security.
Bernstein, turnaround shot from the foul line. He can get it to go. Rebound by Plotzker. He's been big for them, and he draws the foul. And, you know, I saw Bernstein turn to his coach. I can't shoot. I don't know what it is. I can't shoot. He's walking over for some advice.
Coming up in 25 seconds, we will have the Step It Up halftime show.
Plotzker shoots, rebounded by Statmauer. Gives it to Bernstein, dribbles around. There's no shot clock anymore. 19 seconds left. Zachary Tuckman dishes it to Bernstein, who's looking for the last shot. Loses the ball, stolen by Ayache. It's a race on the clock, 9 seconds. He goes up, can't get it. Kleinbaum with the rebound. And he's fouled. 4.8 seconds left. 20-15. Scheck in the lead. Send the Kleinbaum. 2-1. Ayache shoots offside rim. He was in his sweet spot in the corner. He couldn't get it. Let's go to Jack Anshiro right now with the coach of Scheck Hillo, Coach Craig Mankoff.
And we finally realized that, you know, if we get to the ball of the basket and get to the foul line, it's going to open things up. We didn't make our foul shots, but I think it really opened up our shooters. We got Ayache going with a little penetration, And if we play defense like that, we're gonna be a lot more effective in the second half.
20 points in the first half isn't a lot. How do you improve on the offensive end?
Well, you know how these games are in Sarachek. They're never high scoring. That's part of the deal here. You know, we're focusing on their defense. We think the points are calm. I'm sure they'll switch up their D here, but we just got to get the ball to the right person and execute.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half. Back to you in the booth.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Jack. All right, we're gonna go to our Step It Up halftime show right now on a 2015 game. Hillel will be back in a few minutes.
Welcome to the Step It Up Basketball Halftime Show on Max Live. Are you ready to step it up? Find out at TimeToStepItUp.com.
My name is Daniel Tamir. I'm 3 years here in Step It Up, and I'm the high school director. During the year, I play overseas basketball. I play in Israel, I played in Hungary before, and I coach kids, developing them throughout the year. One is bringing the leg and finish. In my opinion, what separates Step It Up from different basketball camps is attention to details. We always want to make sure that if we're working on shooting form, that we have wrinkled wrist, that we have elbows locked, that every single detail is on the right way. We're trying to perfect every aspect of the game, and from there, kids react better and they get better. And it's much more efficient than just trying to do 60%. We go 100% every single day here. What I want to teach these kids during my stay here in Step It Up is how to work. I want to teach them my work ethic. I want to teach them how to work, how to pay attention to the small details, how to make sure that they keep challenging themselves each and every day. I want to live passionately, and I want them to live the same way. From my experience in Step It Up, I learned how to work better, how to work more efficiently, how to build a sustainable work system that works with me throughout the year, that I'm taking with myself, and I try to teach every single person I meet, every single person I encounter, and I try to give them what I have now. And this is the goal setting and the state of mind that I can do everything. If I could have gone to Step It Up when I was a kid, I could have got so much better. I could work on every aspect of the game. I had the best level of staff here that could train me and can direct me to the right direction. I could work around the clock with the best facilities there is, with great staff, great surroundings, and just focus on basketball every day for a summer and get myself to become a better player.
And welcome back to the Step It Up halftime show. I'm Avi Seabag, and this is Simi Warso. Simi, tell me about Step It Up. I heard it's awesome.
Well, Step It Up, a great basketball camp for kids going to third grade and older. Coach Yoga Verdugo was just on the call a few games ago, and he's been a great coach. He started his camp a couple of years ago. You know, he's a former coach of YU's basketball team. This camp has 50 players in this tournament who have gone to the camp or go to the camp currently, and that is an unbelievable number. Was up from 35 last year. The camp is only getting better. Coach Daniel Tamir, he played professionally overseas. He's a coach in YU right now for their basketball team. He's one of the main directors at the camp. There are 3 current players on YU's team that are at the camp working there. And it's just really a premier camp, a camp that really, if you want to get better at basketball, it's the place to go. Yoga Verdugo has really made it his mission to improve Jewish basketball, and really, it's the place to go. Anyone looking for more information, check out their website, TimeToStepItUp.com, for more information. A great camp, a great summer, a summer to remember.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about the game for a second. I mean, Step It Up is great. And, you know, the game is happening because of camps like Step It Up. You know, Scheck came out slow. Salman Rosenthal couldn't get stuff going. They went to Ayache. He couldn't get things going. Brenner was the only one who's going. Their big center, number 23. They got things going. Kushner, on the other hand, they started out fast. They were running. They had the pace in their hands. They had threes from either corner. But now they can't seem to buy a bucket. You know, senior Sam Bernstein looking for a bucket. He can't buy one if he used all the money in the world right now.
Well, let me tell you, Scheck has come out in the defensive trap, the 1-2-2 zone, and really Kushner has had a hard time beating the zone. Kushner has set up their offense in a way where they need to have slow. They need to have time to set it up. And really with Hill's defense, Scheck Hill's defense, they have not allowed Kushner to really set up their offense. And ever since they started playing that pressure against Kushner, Kushner came out strong, as we mentioned earlier. Ever since they came out in that defense, Scheck has really been able ball hucking. They've gotten a lot of steals, 11 turnovers for Kushner. That's not a number they want to see in the first half. And we're going to see
the ball movement is still there for both teams. That's the thing.
Right, we're going to see both teams strong in the second half. I can tell you that. Both coaches, they want this win. They have something to prove. They don't want to finish with a loss here. And we should see a very exciting second half.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for a big second half. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be back soon.
In Yeshiva University, I've been lucky to be on both the volleyball and the basketball teams. Being on the team has a huge effect on my academic life. The same way that I know I can push myself in athletics, I know I can push myself in academics. Going to shiurim at night instead of during the day, or going to them during the day when I've practiced at night, the Judaics is not compromised and the Jewish life is not compromised. When we go to other schools and we're wearing our Yeshiva University Maccabees sweatshirt and we're playing for Yeshiva University, it feels amazing to know that we're representing this school. I can thrive academically, I can thrive in my Judaic life, and I can also be on the teams, and I can also be involved in the athletic life. You can do it all here at Yeshiva University.
This Max Live presentation of the Red Scheck Tournament is sponsored by Yeshiva University's Office of Undergraduate Admissions, the Office of the President, and the Center for the Jewish Future. Yeshiva University, nowhere but here.
And welcome back to the Red Scheck Tournament. I'm Avi Seabag with my host, Simi Warso. First of all, some news in the three-point shooting contest. Simon Rose, who was that? What was his name? Eitan Roseman from Shalhevet hits 21 threes for the record right now, previously had by Jordan Stern from YHS. Let's send it to Alex Salutsky with the coach from Kushner.
Hey, Coach, we saw your lead in the second half dissolve. What are you going to have to do in the second half to pull this one out?
Take care of the basketball and play together like we have been all year. We're a gritty bunch of guys. We're going to pull this thing through by playing as a team.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you, Alec, and thank you, Coach. We know that you have a lot of things going on. We don't want to disturb you too much. We have 3 seconds left in this halftime. What are the keys to the second half for Scheck, Simi?
Well, I think for Scheck, they got to continue with their defense, but I think they really should change it up. Kushner's going to be assuming that they're going to come out in the 1-2-2 defense. They really maybe should try to change it up a little bit and, give them a little different look over here, maybe a 3-2, maybe a 2-3 defense, but, keep pressuring the ball because we know Kushner has had trouble breaking the press and breaking tight defense. Kushner needing to go very slowly with their offense, and we'll see if Hillel can make them speed it up.
The key to Kushner is obviously just to get Sam Bernstein going. If he starts hitting those shots, they're up by 30 right now. Kobe Statmauer with a quick 2. They look to get him going as if they get him going, maybe they can take the lead again. They had him going in the beginning, and that's where they had the game to lead in the first place. I'd like to welcome all the Frisch fans who are pouring in for this big semifinal Tier 1 game. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you for coming to the Max Stern Athletic Center. Shot by Kleinbaum, rims out. A putback by Roe Zakin can't go. And it's Kushner ball. Sam Reb looking to bring it up. Gives it to Yarkoni, who swings it back to Reb. Kobe shoots it again. He's feeling it. Can't get it to go, and a rebound by the big Brenner. Ayache, side to side, loop-de-loop, up, and rims out. Rebounded by Roizakane. Back to Ayache, stuffed by Gabe Plotzer. Kleinbaum looking to get something going. He drives, and an offensive foul on Kleinbaum. Kobe Statmauer has done it all for Kushner today.
Well, he's got 10 points right now, and they got to keep him moving, move him around a little bit. They got to spread the ball a little bit, and we'll see as you see a quick press by Hillel right as the ball crosses half court.
Statmauer puts it up. He's looking to get it going. He couldn't. And Plotzer loses the ball on a bad pass, brings Ayache, and Ayache up with the left hand and easily puts it in.
And a quick shout out to my brothers watching at home, Ephraim, Naftali, and Mitzalel. I know I have a lot of other brothers, but they are not watching now, so they do not get a shout out.
Statmauer now just trying to force it a little bit. Success may have gotten to his head. Kleinbaum looks to drive. He lost the ball for a second. Quickly gets it back. Calling for Ayache. Ayache gets the ball and tries to have the offense. 20 left in the shot clock. Passes it to Kleinbaum, who puts it into Brenner. Big Brenner can't get it to go. Plotzer with the rebound, and he's fouled.
And you like seeing Hillel slowing it down a
Looks
little bit.
to be Brenner.
They are in control on the offensive end. They know what they're doing on each play. Ayachi's taking a couple threes. He's 2 for 6 on the day, but great job getting the ball inside, slowing it down, and setting the pace. They're not letting Kushner decide what pace on offense and on defense. We've seen Hillel really tell them what they can do.
Bad pass by Rab. And there was a little scrum to get it, but they couldn't go. Ayache, side to side. He goes up and is fouled. That's number 2, Yarkoni. Yarkoni with the foul. Mark Yarkoni.
Well, I know Coach Mankoff at halftime must have talked about controlling the game, as they've really come out, as we know on defense, they're coming out with this zone, this pressure that Kushner just having a little trouble with, but also on the offensive end. They're really slowing the ball down, making sure they get good shots, and you really like to see that from a team that is ranked 4 seeds higher, as they're really showing their 11 seed prowess.
Ayache with the first shot. He puts it in. He now has 11 points. Make that 12 points. Givner's back in for Scheck. He comes in for Alex Fraind. Plotzker dishes it to Rab for 3. And up and in. 24-20 now as he cuts the lead to 4.
Well, as I mentioned, the key for Kushner is going to be spreading the ball around, letting different players get open looks. And as you see right there, the Lions defense just fell asleep, and Kushner capitalizes.
Yeah, I think the coach said he wanted those outside shots to get going, so he finally got them. Kleinbaum puts it up. Wild shot, can't get it. Rab looking to push again. He's got Yarkoni. And he's fouled there by Givner.
And you like to see Kushner pushing the ball a little bit, not letting Scheck Hillel set up the defensive trap. And as you see right there, a good push, and they got the ball down the court.
I mean, it's about pace of play. Who dictates the pace of play? Bernstein for 3. And it's 24-23. Hillel Kushner. What's a 1-point lead? And Sam Bernstein maybe can get going right now. Ayache bringing it up. Looking to clear some space. He wants it for himself. He goes around, looking to drive. Stolen and poked away by Sam Rab, going the same way. Good defense by Sam Rab over there to stop Ayache. He had a head full of steam and he was going in. Kleinbaum from Brenner. He's looking to get something going. Scheck has gone stagnant on offense. Givner, packed to Kleinbaum. Kleinbaum calling for a pick. He's trying to get around. Kushner's defense is stifling this Scheck offense right now. Ayache puts it up. No good, but a rebound by Roizakane. And Givner looks to set up the offense. Givner to Ayacho, and a nice inside pass blocked by Gabe Plotzer. That 3 by Bernstein has become a 2, but he puts up another one, and he can't get it to go. Sam Bernstein was feeling it right there.
Well, he's been getting open looks tonight, just hasn't been able. They've been rimming out, and really unfortunate for them. They're looking to really pull, only down by 2 right now, but they got to hit those shots.
Givner with an errant pass, but Roey Zakin still gets it. Now Sam Bernstein with the steal. He's got Yarkoni. He's looking to take it himself against Ayache. He puts it up, and he can't finish. Kleinbaum with a gorgeous cross-court pass, but it's stolen by Sam Rabb, who's now looking to pass. This pace does not help either team, as it seems to be that they cannot work with this fast pace. Both of them are making very, very rookie mistakes.
Well, there's been a lot of scrappiness after these fast breaks, and I want to mention that both teams are having a little trouble finishing with their offhand. You see Bernstein over there goes with the left hand, and I think if he would have went with the right hand, he would have had an open look. And, you know, both of these teams, a bunch of young players, a bunch of players with maybe a little less experience than some of these other teams in this tournament, but you like to see them pushing the ball, and the finishes will definitely come. Again, as we mentioned earlier, if you'd like to send us any comments, concerns, or shout-outs, please send an email to feedback@maxlive.com. The Clipped Keepa's inbox.
Scheck with the full timeout over there. They want to talk it over. Just a quick note, Sam Bernstein, when he hit that 3, we thought he hit that 3, was actually a 2, so it's not a 1-point lead. It is still a 2-point lead for Hillel. And he looked to do it again on the high post, but he couldn't get it going. But it looks like he might have found his rhythm.
And as we have a moment, we'd like to thank some of our other sponsors, LK Data Plumbers, Booker Promotions, Cadet Marketing, West Durham, Dr. Cloud, of course, the Step It Up basketball, which is the halftime show. Again, visit timetostepitup.com. Additionally, Clipped Keepas being worn by many of the players in this tournament. The Sarachek Keepas are all from clippedkeepas.com. And additionally, Q4, which has sponsored a new sponsor for Max Live this year.
Tuckman has checked into the game, and Rab puts it in, and it's now a tie game. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Hillel Kushner tied at 24. We have got a ball game. Givner bringing it up. He looks a bit tired, but he's playing through. He's a player, this Givner. Ayache for 3. He can't get it to go. Rebounded by Rab, but he stepped out. And it's going to be Scheck ball with 2:51 left in the third quarter. Tie game. Ayache looking to inbound. Gives it to Kleinbaum, who gets an offensive foul. Tuckman draws the foul over there. So Tuckman coming in and looks and makes an impact early.
Oh, we'd like to mention our wonderful Sarachek Shabbaton that took place this past Shabbos. A very big tournament went on, the Jeopardy tournament, won by Team Heschel, who's actually the number 2 seed this year, who's looking to win the actual basketball tournament, but a very inspirational Shabbos taking place in Parsippany, New Jersey, the Sarachek Shabbaton. And here comes Kushner looking to set up the offense, and their half-court offense, as we see a shot up there by Bernstein, no good, and the rebound will go the other way. Again, you see now the Lions not trapping, as I mentioned earlier. They're going with the 3-2 defense, and it's been working for them so far, forcing Kushner to beat them. And as we see right there, they create the turnover as here comes Ayache up the court, gives it up, and a foul called. This time it is on Tuckman.
Kleinbaum with a full head of steam trying to get it going there. He couldn't get it done, but drew the foul anyway. Ayache looking to inbound. Ayache to Givner. Givner sizing Rab up, gives it to Kleinbaum. Kleinbaum looking to drive. He puts it up. No, it's a pass, and Sam Bernstein steals it. He has Rab going. He's looking to do it by himself, and he decides to slow it down. To Plotzer. Plotzer puts it up and can't get it. Gritty play by Statmauer, unhappy with the call, but it's going to be going white ball.
Well, oftentimes when a guard goes up for a rebound, goes up strong to grab it, they get upset when they do not get the rebound, and Brenner over there gets the call.
Yaniv Asarov checks into the game for Scheck. Kleinbaum taking a pick from Vegsberg, looking to get something going. Pass it to number 10, who hits a three. Yaniv Asarov coming in off the bench with some big points.
An immediate impact made. That's what the coach wants from these players coming in off the bench, is now they start their trap again and leaves a man open.
Bernstein for three. And that's Bernstein again. That's his second shot of the third quarter. Maybe that gets him going. I know we've said that a couple times, but we're hoping it happens for him today. It's 27-27, 1 minute left in this third period. Ayache to Vegsberg, and Vegsberg puts it in.
Well, the problem with this tight defense is sometimes a man is going to be open, and you can't leave Bernstein open. You don't want him to get hot. And as we see fans from all the teams piling in to watch our Tier 1 semifinals, Frisch SAR starting at 3 p.m. Stay tuned for that game on MaxLive.com.
Kickball called on Scheck over there, and they retain possession. Bernstein puts it up and in. He gives a little shimmy. He's feeling it.
Well, we've talked about how he has not gotten going early, and they need to get him going for it to be successful. And a pass down low.
That's 8 points for Bernstein, but they still cannot seem to figure out this Vagensberg-Ayache connection. That's 2 straight points for them. 3-second differential between Shot Clock and Game Clock. 26 and 27 in this point. Tuckman looking to hold it for the last shot. Passes to Bernstein. Bernstein has 3 men around them, gets around it. Blocked over there by Rab. Rab gets it to Plotsker. Plotsker puts it up and in. Nice play off a broken play. And Ayache with 2 seconds left looks to bring it up. Gives it to Kleinbaum. Kleinbaum puts it up and doesn't get it to go. We are 31-31 at the end of the third quarter. We have a big fourth quarter left in this Tier 3 semifinal. We'll see you in a couple seconds. Welcome back to day 3 of the Red Sarah Scheck Tournament Super Sunday we have going on today. We have a great matchup between Kushner and Scheck, 31-31, and the music in the background says it all. This is intense.
Well, both teams coming out wanting to prove that they are the better team, and both teams coming out strong early. Sometimes we see in these later days in Sarah Scheck, we've seen it before in previous years, and not so much this year, but both teams coming out strong. Both teams have something to prove, and they're coming out aggressive. They want to win this game, and now it's just 8 minutes. The score essentially 0-0 right now.
We've just got word from the Scheck bench. They noticed that Sam Bernstein's heating up, and they've ordered a box-in-1 on number 5. So we're going to look to see how that materializes and where the offense for Kushner is going to get. As we start, Yaniv Asarov finding Ayache on that pass, and our fourth quarter is underway. Ayache looks to drive, puts it up, and doesn't get the roll, but he's fouled and going to the line. Ayache right now with 12 points and 3 assists for the Scheck Hillel Lions. And for Kushner, Kobe Statmauer 10 points to lead them the way. But I got to imagine that Sam Bernstein's going to be there and blow that number out of the water if he continues what he finished in the third quarter. First one's up and in for Ayache. Second one is up, and it's good. 33-31 Hillel. 7:45 left in the beginning of this fourth quarter on day 3 of the Sarah Scheck Tournament. Guys, remember to tune in after us at 3 p.m. for a big, big game. Frisch SAR. That's 3 p.m. in the Tier 1 semifinal. Fouls called on Mark Yarcone. A push in the low post. And Scheck is going to get the ball back. Still up 2.
Well, Kushner, when they play good offense, their defense just hasn't been there. And when they play good defense, their offense just hasn't been there. As we saw early, they came out strong, and they were playing good defense, but all of a sudden they let up a bunch of straight points, and now they let a couple of open backdoor cuts, and that cannot happen.
Ayache with the Asarov, who had a head fake but didn't get it to go. Kleinbaum puts it up and draws the foul. Bernstein does not like that call. He's had a couple fouls on him. Obviously doesn't want to foul out. So had a word in with the ref. The ref says no, thank you. Kleinbaum. First one is up. Off back rim, no good. Looks we have a timeout for Hillel. Full timeout. Coach Perrybell did not like what he saw right there. And you know what? Truth is, I didn't either. Coming from Kushner, especially finishing off on a strong in the third quarter, we expected them to really push the pace, get it to Bernstein. That box and one didn't work. And so at this point, they're looking to get some things going aside from what they just saw. For Scheck, you got to like what you saw if you're the Scheck coach right now. Coach Manskoff is telling his team, keep it going, keep the ball moving going, get those fouls, get Bernstein out of the game. Let's get this going. At least if I was a coach, that's what I'd be telling him. What do you think, Simi?
Well, Scheck, the Lions, they're playing their game. They're slowing the ball on offense, and they're controlling the game on defense. And as we've mentioned throughout this broadcast, the main thing for them is if they can take control of the game and force Kushner to beat them, they will end up winning, as they're up by 2 right now with 7 minutes in the fourth. And I think they're looking pretty confident. Kushner feeling a little uneasy about themselves, as you see Coach Bell a little timid on the sidelines. But, now at the free throw line comes Kleinbaum, and he's looking to extend the lead.
And get some things going. Kleinbaum with the second one's up and in. It's now a 3-point lead for Hillel. Rab looking to get some things going. Maybe they can get Platzker back in the offense. That worked for them early. Kobe Stadmauer dishes to Platzker. Gets to Bernstein, and Bernstein gets a rebound off Platzker's miss and puts it in. It's a 1-point game.
Well, that's just laziness on the defensive end. You got to grab those rebounds, especially in the fourth quarter. The game's getting close. You can't give up easy backdoor cuts and easy layups if you really want to win this game, and that's something that you don't like to see if you're Coach Mankoff.
Box out is key. Ayache drives the full head of steam, and it's an offensive foul. Kobe Stadmauer again draws the offensive foul. He has been a catalyst for this team, keeping them in the game.
Well, on both ends, he's been the threat, as great job beating him to the spot and getting the offensive foul called.
Dish to Platzker down low. He can't get it to go. Look at a little rough rim, and looks to be staying there on a loose ball foul by Wagensberg. He's unhappy with himself. He thinks he should have hit that shot.
Well, you see Brennan right there, a little slow on the rotation, and then unfortunate gets the foul call from him, as we see coming out right now and coming in for Zaken. And you like the effort right there by Brenner to be the size on the inside, and unfortunately just couldn't come up with that rebound.
Platzker's going to go to the line for 2, looking to give his team the lead. First one's up, and it's in. On a 1-on-1, you always want to hit that first shot.
Well, Platzker's main game is on the inside. He's had a lot of open baseline looks, hasn't been able to convert them all, but so far it's been a pretty successful day for him.
Platzker flirting with a double-double right now. He has 8 points and 7 rebounds. Asaraf bringing it up right now. Ayache is looking to just get open from there. Stolen by Yarkoni. They're looking to push. He's got Rab. Rab putting it up. Dishes it to Stadmauer, who puts it up and in. A beautiful sequence right there for Kushner, and they reclaim a 3-point lead.
Coach Bell getting his bench fired up. They're yelling defense, and they really need to stop here.
Ayache puts it up. And it looks to be a foul. I don't know if it's on the shot. We're looking to get some clarification over here. Looks to be a loose ball foul on Wagensberg, and Kushner retains possession. A technical, a double technical. One on Wagensberg and the other on number 5 Bernstein, as they got tied up down in the paint, and we're looking at shots.
Well, you like the aggressiveness by both teams to really get the ball and try to make the stop on the defensive end. You know, Hillel is a little upset right now. They were up by 3, and now a 6-0 run for Kushner coming with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter as the Max Stern Athletic Center really getting packed in the gym full to
Simi,
its capacity.
You like to think that's for us, but it's really for the next game, the Frisch SAR Tier 1 semifinal.
Well, we know Frisch has always brought a lot of their fans to these games, and this is going to be a very intense matchup coming up at 3 o'clock. Again, we got many more games coming later today, including the other Tier 1 semifinal featuring Heschel and Shalhevet. That one coming at 4:30. And as the ball being checked in.
Stadmauer inbound, gives it to Rab. Quickly back to Stadmauer. They're trying to get out of the press. Gives it to Bernstein. He spots up for 3. No good. Rebounded by Yarkone. And he's fouled on the ground. That's 1-1, and he's going to the line.
Well, I know Bernstein had the open look, but again, you're up by 3. There is a shot, but there really is no need to force looks, and I think he could have taken a step or 2 closer and still be behind the 3-point line. And you like the open shot, but with the lead by 3, you want to make sure you get easy buckets.
Yarkone misses it. Rebounded by Plotzker and put back in. It's now a 5-point lead for Kushner as they're pulling away. 5:40 left in the fourth quarter. Tier 3 semifinal. 39-34. Kushner over Hillel. Klagsbaum puts it up, and he's fouled. That's Gabe Plotzker on the foul. Only his second. He doesn't have to worry.
And we're being sent some quick love by Fuchs Mizrahi Mayhem fans, Sophie Griffin, Sabrina Vinokar, watching the game, I assume, from Cleveland. You know, fans from all across the country tuning into MaxLive.com to watch our broadcast. And we've had a good one tonight. You know, Tier 3 semifinal. Both teams didn't have a great showing in the first games, but you know, they're here now, and both teams playing hard. A 3-point lead, Kushner 39, Hill 36, with about 5.5 left in the fourth.
Rab gives it to Plotzer, who's 1 rebound away from a double-double. He's having trouble with the ball. He gets it to Rab. Rab to Yarkone. Yarkone gives it to, tries to get to Bernstein. Blocked by Brenner. He's been very good for Scheck today, coming up in the clutch. However, there's a foul, and Yarkone is going back to the line. 3-point lead for Kushner.
And as we have a moment for these free throws, we'd like to thank all of our Max Live staff, our sideline reporters, Jack Gantro and Alex Salutsky, our scoreboard, Akiva Claire, Moshe Linfield, and Yesh Ginsburg, our cameras, Izzy Friedman, Justin Saphir, and our own. And we'd like to thank our photographer, Sarah Alsmus, our booth producer, Natan Beanstalk, and our producers upstairs, Shimmy DeBosny, and our Max Live president, Oren Glickman, doing a great job with the producing upstairs, keeping everything running smoothly.
Yarkone puts the second one up and in. And I like to thank also Simi Warso for his incredible help on this game, coming out of retirement to give me a game. So appreciate you, Simi. Ayache tried to put that one up, and he couldn't get it. Just to mention, Brenner now has 4 fouls. One more foul, and he's out of the game. So we didn't want that to happen. Inbounds to Bernstein. Bernstein's looking to push right now with 4:55 left in the fourth quarter, up 4. Rab to Yarkone. Yarkone to Stadmauer. Stadmauer to Plotzer. Plotzer up and in! And the Kushner bench is going wild.
Well, the Lions playing with a sense of urgency. There still is 4.5 minutes left, and this press is forcing Kushner to move the ball quickly, and Kushner has replied with open looks.
Klagenbaum for 3. He's trying to get some things going. He can. Rab looking to push, and he resets it wisely as they get their game going.
And Kushner looks to set up the offense right now and slow it down. They have the lead. There's no need to force anything right now, and as you see, they're going to start using a lot of the shot clock and waiting for a good look before they take the shot. And that's not what happened on that end as Bernstein shoots another 3 and cannot connect tonight.
Ayache for three. He can't get it to go. Rebounded by Bernstein. Bernstein's looking for the foul. The ref tells him play the game. Rab looking to get something going. 3:44 left on a 6-point lead right now for Kushner. Bernstein puts it up looking for the foul. He doesn't get it. Slaps the court. Almost got a tech for that one. He better watch out. Klingbaum drives in, and Statmauer looking for his third charge. Does not get it. And it'll be a foul on Kobe Statmauer.
And a little chippiness over here. Got to mention that Bernstein over there took the three. He's now 1 for 8 on threes, so they don't need to play with a sense of urgency. You know, they're up by 6 points. No need to take threes unless the shot clock's about to run out. And we see right there a miss, but a little chippiness on the other end.
With 3:32 left and a 6-point lead for Kushner, we're going to head into a quick commercial break, and we'll see you after these messages.
Welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. 3:30 left in the fourth. Kushner 42, Hillel 36. You know, Kushner started off strong. Hillel came back, and now Kushner holding a 6-point lead. The Cobras started off ranked the 15 seed, facing off against the 11-seeded Lions. You know, they've come out strong, and they're up by 6 in the fourth. And the missed free throw. Here comes Kushner bringing the ball up the court.
Yarkoni brings it up, sent it to Plotzker. Plotzker gets something started. 3:20 left in the game. Rab gets a pick from Statmauer. He looks to bring it up. He puts it up, and it's in! Rab with a game for Kushner. He's been the leader for this team and brought them back, and now they're up by 8. Ayache looking to get something started. You have to think he's going for a 3 here with 3 minutes left. Asaraf looking to bring it in. He puts it up, and a wild shot doesn't get it. And Rab with the rebound, looking to push again. He has Statmauer running. He doesn't get a foul on Givner. And Rab is going to go to the line for a 1-on-1.
Well, for Scheck, I'm not sure they want to be taking threes on every possession, but they want to be getting open looks. They haven't really been able to get any open looks, as we see now Kushner in the double bonus, so they will be shooting 2 free throws on every foul from Scheck Hillel. And
Rab with the first one, and it's good. Rab has been leading his team so far for Kushner. He has 10 points. And honestly, with senior leadership like that, that's something you gotta love. Klainsbaum, Ayache. Ayache looked at the 3, didn't like it, looks to drive it. Bad pass to Givner, and he has a couple of words for him. Frustration on the Scheck side for sure.
And we heard from our sideline reporter, Jack Antro, that Coach Mankoff a little frustrated with his team. So far, they're not playing with the right pace. You know, as they were controlling the pace, they had the lead during the game, and now all of a sudden they've let it go. And
Taj Gibson, Hail Mary pass to Bernstein. He looks to get something started, decides to reset. Almost stolen by Klainsbaum, but it stays there. Bernstein wisely let that go, and he knows he'll get it with 27 left on the shot clock. Aaron pass to Rab. He looks for some space, and no, it's a charge. Offensive foul on Rab. He doesn't like the call.
Well, Kushner needs
Heads
to play.
up by Givner over there. Heads up play by Givner to get in front of the man and fall. Asaraf looking to get something started. 2:21 left, down by 9. Gives it to Ayache. Ayache pulls up, 3, doesn't get it. Rebounded by Zakin, and Statmauer gets the deflection actually by Zakin, not a rebound. And Rab is looking to put it in. Givner looking to draw another foul. Rab is not biting. Plotzer jumps in, and it's in! Another 2 points for Plotzer, and it's 47-36. Kushner is now up by 11, and they've thoroughly taken over this game with 1:54 left in the fourth quarter.
And a great job by Kushner to continue to control the pace. We've mentioned it throughout the broadcast. Very important that whoever controls the pace is really going to take this game. And you see, what I've been noticing is that the Lions having a lot of trouble setting up their offense. They've taken threes on 4 of the 5 last possessions, and that is not what you like to see from a team who really was controlling the game
by driving.
Yeah, they just kind of got away from it, started shooting some threes, and you see the frustration when you miss those threes. That's when it gets very difficult to come back into the game. You got to hit the easy shots.
That's a double-double for Plotzer over there. 14 and 10. Gabe Plotzer, the big man out of Livingston, New Jersey. So Kushner looking to close out this game right now with a 11-point lead with 1:54 left. Sam Rab got a little bloodied, but he's okay.
I don't think the Lions have to take the 3 right away. I think they should set up their offense and try to get an open look.
Ayache for 3 again. He can't get it. Brenner with the big rebound, puts it up, blocked by Plotzer. And the ball goes to Kushner as it's off Klainsbaum's leg. That was not the sequence they needed out of the timeout.
Well, these threes look a little bit forced. And a foul called
on Klainsbaum, number 3. And Bernstein's going to go to the line for 2. Scruff over there between Brenner and Bernstein. Kobe Statmauer quickly is the peacekeeper. Kobe's been a catalyst in this game, kept him in it early, and got him in there late.
Well, you see this team, they've been drawing fouls. They've been playing smart basketball since this second half, and mainly since the fourth quarter started. They've been playing really well, controlling the tempo, and that has led them to a now 12-point lead. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, it's all about distributing the scoring, and we have, right now, Kushner, as the free throw goes down, Kushner has 4 players in double digits. Very good stat to know.
Klainsbaum tries to put it up, a step-back jumper. He jumps out, he can't get it. Ansell's now checked in for Rab. Plotzer gives it to Ansell. Statmauer could have driven, but wisely takes it back to take some time off. To Ansell. Ansell dribbles it back again. 20 seconds left in the shot clock. 1:13 in the game. You got to think that Scheck has to foul here. They have any chance of getting back into this game. Yarkone looks to get past the Yache. He gives it to Statmauer. Statmauer looks to drive. He puts it up, and he doesn't get it to go. Rebound goes to Ansell. Ansell puts it up, in and out. Yarkone gets it. He puts it up and in. And that is the dagger that Kushner has been waiting for. 51-36. It's a 15-point lead with 54 seconds left, and they've looked to wrap up this game with a foul shot coming for Yarkone.
Well, again, Kushner staying aggressive on the offensive boards. They brought in Brenner. They brought in their big men to try to get those rebounds, and they really just couldn't grab them. They couldn't knock down the threes in the fourth quarter, and that came back to bite them, not setting up their offense and taking shots early in the shot clock when they're not set. Really coming back to haunt the Lions today, as it looks like Kushner, with only 54 seconds left and a now 16-point lead, is about to pull off an upset.
Yarkone with the second foul shot. It's up and good. Now a 16-point lead. Now if this score holds up, Kushner is going to be playing Eula tomorrow in the Tier 3 final. Ayache gives it up for 3 to Mizrahi, who can't get it to go. Mizrahi just entered the game. Kobe Statmauer does it to Ansell. There's now a 6-second difference in the shot on game clock. Looks like they're going to run it out. So as it stands now, tomorrow in the Tier 3 championship, we have Eula and Kushner. That's going to be tomorrow in the Max Stern Athletic Center on Championship Monday here at the Red Sarachek Tournament, day 4, that is, of the Red Sarachek Tournament. With 12 seconds left, Ansel has been fouled, and he's going to go to line for 2.
And as we mentioned, stay tuned for Frisch SAR coming up next in only about 14 minutes as another free throw goes down for Ansel. And really, Kushner in this fourth quarter in the second half has just had their way with everything. They've been able to knock down free throws, shots. They've gotten open looks. They've gotten offensive boards. And this game comes to a close. Kushner 53, Hillel 36 as a missed layup on the other end. And they will face Eula tomorrow in the Tier 3 Championship.
We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we're going to be back with our players of the game.
My name is Daniel Lasco. I've been at Step It Up since 2008. I spent 3 years as a camper and 3 years as a staff member now. I'm currently the middle school camp director. During the year, I'm a student at IDC Herzliya. What separates Step It Up from other basketball camps and other basketball programs is that our staff is truly invested emotionally and physically in these kids, in the campers, in the players that we get. We put every second of every single day, all of our effort, all of our time into these campers. The value of hard work and the process it takes to achieve a goal is one of the most important things that we teach here, and one of the most important things that I personally want to give over to the campers. The campers understand what a goal is, what goals to set, but a lot of times what we try to do is take them from seeing a goal and actually implementing the process in which you could achieve the goal. Because I went to Step It Up as a camper, I've learned and seen firsthand the environment and the culture that is provided here. It's an environment of real-life, tangible application, an application that can't be taught through gimmicks, that can't be taught without heart, that can't be taught without hard work.
And welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. I'm Avi Seabag, this is Simi Warso, and we're here with our 3 players of the game. We got Sam, we got Gabe, and we got Kobe, number 24, the White Mamba as his parents call him. First of all, let's start with Kobe. Kobe, at the beginning of the game, you're on fire. You led your team to that 7-point lead in the beginning. What did you do? You only want to average 6 points a game, so what did you do at the beginning to get this thing going?
I mean, he's a point guard, did a great job of finding me wide open in places. We ran a good pick and roll, just found open spots on the court and tried to capitalize.
Now, Gabe, you were a beast on the inside. We're not going to lie about this. You had a double-double, 14 and 10. You know, especially with Big Ben Brenner over there pushing you around. How did you get back in there?
I just pushed through and I went big on him. I just went up hard.
Well, big you were. Big you definitely were. Now, Sam, the leader of this team, obviously. Look, you have your battle scars. You went to battle, and you took your team, and you won the war. How does it feel after this game, especially after a crushing loss in the last game?
It's a great win. We all played as a team, and we worked together, and it feels very good.
Great job, guys. Looking forward to see you guys in the Tier 3 Championship.
Thank you.
We're going to be back to commercial. For me, Avi Seabag, this is Simi Warso. It was a pleasure having you here. Tune in 10 to 15 minutes. Frisch versus SAR, Tier 1 semifinal. We'll see you guys soon.